Hello, 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 hello. This is Agent Luke reporting from Headquarters HQ, a future without rubbish HQ, reporting to you, agents in India, the first ever agents in India. And you and I and pupils from near Blenheim Palace in schools there will come together next month in the campaign of One Bag Zero Waste. And this is going to be great. Next month, you'll be together with pupils in schools near Blenheim Palace and here at HQ. Next week, we will be meeting, you and I, live, discussing the One Bag Zero Waste. So I'm here today to talk with you about the circular economy. Circular economy and the waste hierarchy. All of which you might know about, but I'll just tell you some more things just in case you don't know this yet. At the moment, all over the world, if you're in India, if you're in Nepal, if you're in China, if you're in Africa, if you're in Australia, if you're in Europe like here, all over the world, we do something called the linear economy, like a line, linear economy, where we take from the beautiful planet Earth, the resources, and then we make products, whether it's pens or business cards or plates or cups. We make them into things and then we waste them like a line. We make waste into landfill or incineration. First of all, this is a photograph of the open cast mining a mineral called cobalt. And cobalt is very important for many electrical items, in particular things like the mobile phone. There's a lot of absolutely necessary cobalt and mobile phones. And so we're taking the next stage is making. What do we make out of the resource cobalt? Well, we make just tons of electronic items like mobile phones, etc. And when mobile phones are either broken or upgraded or lost, they become waste, a huge amount of waste. That's just a photograph of mobile phones. But this next slide will show you the scale of waste around the world is just enormous, not just mobile phones, but many, many different items. We have to do something about this. And that, one of the things that we can do is to change the structure of the economy and society away from the linear line of make waste line, the linear economy, and make it more circular. The circular economy. And the circular economy is all about designing out waste and pollution. At the moment, when you design things, when people design things, let's say like this pen is made out of plastic C2H4. This pen, when you're designing the length of the pen and how much plastic to use, so you're designing the shape, the graphics, everything about it, but no one is incorporating the design element of what do you do when it's broken? How do you design it so we can repair it and use it more and more and more? How do we recycle it when it's broken? That is not involved in the design stage of this pen, but it should be.
In nature, there's no waste. The sun provides energy. Plants grow and provide food for other living creatures. Things grow and die, and their nutrients return to the soil to provide for other living beings. It happens in a never-ending cycle. But we humans broke the circle. We take from the environment, make into products, then use them and waste them and dispose of them. We have enforced a linear way of living. Anything we no longer need, we just throw away, and it lasts for centuries. But we only have one beautiful planet, and there are almost 8 billion people now. There is no planet B. Can this go on forever? No. If our planet Earth has worked beautifully in a cyclical way for millions of years, can't we return to that? Rediscovering the circular economy. What if the things of today become the resources of tomorrow? Design things so that they are easily reused or repaired and then recycled at the end of life. The idea of the circular economy is so big but so simple, so let's start understanding it small. With one small bag, zero waste to use in your neighborhood. A bag to carry stuff is essential. The bag should last for decades, should be made from recycled materials, and itself can be recycled when it's beyond repair to become another bag or something else. The one bag used to be plastic bottles, now it is a bag. In its next life, it might be an umbrella or even a car seat. One bag, zero waste shows that a circular model is possible now. It can be the norm for society and the economy. We had school pupils, communities and manufacturers involved in the design stage for the final product, designing its manufacture, its end-of-life future and its look. Circularity will save us money and save the planet.
And so at the heart of the circular economy is the waste hierarchy. And the top of the waste hierarchy of what we must try and first do is to avoid waste. In nature, there is no waste. Everything has value for something else. To avoid it if possible and then reduce it, reuse, recycle, recover, treat and dispose. And some circular product examples so that you can try and start thinking that actually this is not just a mind game, an intellectual exercise, but it's real and it's possible. I drink quite a lot of tea and coffee. This cup you drink from, and actually, when I finish, I can start eating. Now this was once waste. This is made out of bran flakes. And so the waste stream, the waste material was bran flakes. And it was being disposed of in landfill or incineration. And so some company decided to make something of value out of this waste material. In turn, like delicious edible cup. And the same with this plate. It can be an edible plate. 1 year ago, they were plastic. Now, it's part of the circular economy. And so my question to you, agents of a future out rubbish, is first of all, what waste material is in your area that you see most of? It could be waste clothes, textiles, it could be agricultural produce like the bran flakes. Maybe if you make sugar cane or rice, or there's some waste product, waste material. And if you can tell me about that when we meet next week. And what items are essential? Like it's essential for me to have the business card to give to people at the moment. What items are essential with you? What is an essential item? So then we can talk about making the material, the waste material, into the essential item. And then it becomes circular, part of the circular economy. So in London, the One Bag Zero Waste campaign, the pupils of the school in London decided that the waste stream to use was plastic water bottles. Plastic water bottles was the material used, and that was used into making the essential item of the grocery bag. Now, with you, what waste material could be made into a bag that is reusable, repairable, and recyclable? And with you, let's discuss next week what waste material, local waste material, could be made into a reusable, repairable, recyclable, one bag, zero waste. It could be a type of plastic, not like London, maybe not PET, it might be a different type of plastic. It might be organic, it might be something the farmers produce, or it could be a type of paper. This business card I use is made from original writing paper. Now it's a business card, and then it might become writing paper again. So it's constantly being used. It has value. And when we meet next week, I will declare to you the next 100 rupee prize competition. It's still to be won. It's still to be won. The next 100 rupee prize competition. And to give you a clue, it will be about C2H4. C2H4. Next week, the 100 rupee prize competition will be declared. So, agents, one bag, zero waste. I can't wait.